guys, welcome back. Taurus, we are doing a career reading or a money reading. Career/money reading. Where are my cards? There they are. It's hot, which is weird because it's like 40 degrees out. Anyway, okay. Taurus. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Dude, I just watched that video. I saw a reel earlier and I saw somebody like talking about I wanted coffee at the hotel and now I can't have any, and they showed the coffee maker and I was like, what are they talking about? And they didn't give an explanation. And then I just saw the video where it was like, this girl, you can wash your underwear, and I was like, ew, I don't drink coffee at hotels, but that's gross. That's gross. Ew. I mean, what if you washed it? No, that would still kind of be gross. Okay. No, that's gross. No, that's gross. Alright. Taurus. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but maybe because I just washed it, or maybe because you guys need clean underwear. I don't know. Just don't wash it on a coffee maker at a hotel. Dude, there's times where I wash my underwear in the sink at home or in the tub. Like if they're like, even clothes, like if there's like clothes I can't wash, especially because my washer and dryer suck ass. And literally all it's been doing for the last 2 months is ripping all my clothes. I literally don't even have clothes right now. Like these are decals. I think they're called decals or whatever. I don't remember what they're called, but they were really cute shirts. I haven't even had them that long, like not even a year, and they're already ruined. Mind you, I did have to wash these by hand a couple of times, but no. I don't know why I'm talking to you about laundry. Whatever. Relocating, home, city, state, business. Ooh, some of you guys might be moving. Don't be afraid to fail. Some of you guys might be having issues with a business, issues with an opportunity, something that has that you guys have actually are having a hard time letting go, because I feel like you feel like you'll feel like a failure. You also have this, whatever this was, you have this almost as if it's part of your ego. If you're not that, then what are you? Like, you're still a human being, and you're still like if I didn't do tarot, I still have a bunch of like great things I can do. I can cook, clean, bake. I can do other things that are illegal, but I can do them. You know, I've worked in, I could get just any job, honestly. But I feel like you guys have something or position where you're afraid of letting go a position or a job or of failing, because what are you or who are you without this job, right? You're still a human being, a beautiful human being, hopefully. And it's at times like this when you learn what you didn't even know you could do, right? Okay, move in silence, bank account on 0. Yeah. And then sign that damn contract. Okay. Yeah. So, Taurus, I feel like you guys are going to have to relocate. You guys are going to get a new opportunity, a new job. Possibly you guys are going to get some kind of startup, something. There's a new opportunity that's coming in. But you're going to have to relocate. It does feel like you're afraid to let go of something else, though. Because you have your ego tied to whatever this situation is. It could be a business. It could be a position. It could be a business. It could even be a position where you've been working for a really long time and you've been waiting to like get a higher position or get more money, and it's just not coming. It's almost like they promised you a position and it never happened. and it's not happening. And I honestly feel like it's not going to happen. There's a need to move in silence because there are things that some people should not know. Um, Everything people should not know, to be honest with you. I know it's harder for others than it is for some. I know I could do whatever the hell I wanted to and not have to explain myself. But there are other people that have family and are like, oh, I have to move. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would have to let one person know, but yeah. And then, cause yeah, you're not, it's just not, you're not, there's nothing coming in anymore. It feels like wherever you're at, it's just not, the money's not coming in. There's money problems, and it feels like whenever you get money, it's just not staying. It's just not a, it feels like this is just not the place where you need to be anymore, and you're just being realigned. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that your ego is taking a huge hit. But your job, what your career is, has nothing to do with who you are, like at all, right? So yeah, you guys can just let that go. You guys don't have to stay attached to whatever that is. All right, let's start to clarify. And then there is something that's going to require a contract. Make sure you are reading the contract, getting a lawyer to check out the contract, but sign the contract, okay? I am hearing that it is good. Yeah, with relocating home city business, you got the King of Cups. So there is a King of Cups coming in that is coming in to offer this. It is something that's going to be smaller, but it's gonna grow bigger, right? And it's something that at least you're going to be able to support yourself and be able to move forward. And I feel like you're gonna be able to I feel like for some of you guys are in survival mode, and you guys are unable to come out of that because you guys feel like you have no help or you don't have enough, right? It's not, it's and before, when we had enough, now it's not enough, right? With the Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's a new start. It's something, it's a new beginning. It's something that's gonna be small. But I feel like you're gonna dive head deep into this, and you're gonna really love this. With the Page of Pentacles, yeah, I'm getting like it's gonna start small. It's like a seed almost that you're getting. And then I just heard seed money. I don't even know what that means. Is that like a startup money? Is that what that is? Startup money? Yeah, but I just heard seed money. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a startup, and you're taking a hit because you feel like you failed in some other area. But no, like, I was literally watching this girl, and it brought up another friend. I have another friend too, and he was young. He's younger than me, and he was very young, and he just kept moving from job to job, and he just didn't know. He was just trying to like find his footing, and he just kept like going from one thing to another to another to another, until finally he like started his own business in and it's not like that was his first business. That he had already had several businesses that didn't take off, but I believe he finally found like painting. I think it's painting, and that one took off. And that man has a thriving business. He is doing great. And it just took him like, and then I also watched this other girl online. She's really funny. She's an asshole, which I love. But she was also like, oh, look at all the businesses I've started and failed. And there was like 15 of them. And I was like, are you serious? Until she finally like, also like her page finally just went viral. It just went viral. And I was like, that's crazy to start that many businesses. So it's okay to fail. It's not failing. It's you tried something. Look what the High Priestess is in reverse here. It's not failing. It's just you tried something and it didn't work. Let's keep on trying. Let's keep on trying something that fits you, because something is going to fit you like a glove. And when that happens, then it's going to take off and you're going to be set. Move in silence with the Chariot. Yeah, even if you move, don't tell anybody unless you have to, right? Don't let anybody know, because I feel like the reason why this didn't work out is because you have a lot of negative energy on it. There's a lot of negative attachment to it, and there's a need to not tell anybody your moves so that they don't, that energy kind of like free falls, right? I would also set up uh, uh, blockages and all of that. With the bank account on 0, we got the 6 of Pentacles. This is something that you've wanted to do in the past. This could also be someone that you know in the past, or a friend. This could also be something that you did something in the past lifetime and you're doing this again. My right leg just fell asleep with the Strength card. Yeah. This is going to be very equal give and take, and I feel like this is going to be, there's going to be so much growth here. Oh my gosh, there's going to be so much growth here. Yeah, this is going to be equal give and take here. This isn't going to be something where you give and you don't get in return. This is going to be something that it could be like I heard seed money. Is somebody like coming in to offer you like starting a business? Even if you're like, let's say you have to start over and start a new business, like start it in a new name and start all of that over. Don't let, let's say, people that you know have that information, right? The one thing that I've noticed is when you are starting a business, 99.9% of the people that you know do not support you. They do not buy from you. They do not help you out. They do not. There's like 1 or 2 people that you know out of hundreds that will actually support you. The rest don't do shit. So there's no need for them to know anyway, right? Really, it is people that the universe, and I just saw 222, it really is people that the universe sends, or strangers, right? So I feel like you might even have to start over the same business, but change the name and like not let anybody know what you've done, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or let anybody know what you've moved into or what you're doing or anything like that. And this is going to have it grow. I feel like you have too much evil eye on whatever it was that you were trying to build, and it almost like lo pudrió. The core unfortunately has it's infected is what I'm getting. It's infected, unfortunately, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, who cares? Let them have that, because it wasn't growing anyway. It wasn't growing what you need to. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. There's a choice that you need to make, and I feel like you're going to make the move is what you're gonna do. Also, I'm hearing that where you're at in the area, your working space, they're not very, the energy doesn't move. Yeah, it's just there, you're not meant to yeah, you're not meant to be in this area, if that makes sense. So I understand that you feel like, oh, well, this is, and I get it, I totally do, but you need to break out of this. You need to break out of this in your own boundaries. It feels like you're keeping yourself behind. You're keeping yourself behind bars here. And there's a need for you to come out of that way of thinking, because something better is coming. And you need to be quiet. Again, if you started, let's say you start a new business, you shut up. You do not let nobody that supports you, and you know people, even if you have like fake friends, you don't give them information. In fact, you shouldn't even have them in your life. Okay, you do not give people that you know don't support you. They don't need that information. What for? What for? You don't support me. What do you need my information for? What do you need my new business name for? You don't buy from me. Why do you need to know if I opened a brick and mortar? Why? There's no reason to. The people that you have to cater to are outside of you, outside of your family. You don't need to let people know that. And especially, like, let's say you want to make sure you don't have a Hispanic or any kind of, you know, immigrant mother, because she's going to tell everybody. All right. I've had to have this conversation with my mom a lot of times, and she's a Taurus, by the way. And I'm like, yo, my business is my business. If you want to have a conversation, that's cool. But if you want to know my personal shit, then you can't be spreading my business. If not, we can't be friends like that. Because I'm very private. And if I wanted somebody to know, then I would tell them my fucking self. Right? So you need to shut up about who you tell. And only the people that really need to know are the people that you tell, right? Specificity matters. What did I say? The universe can only give you what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific as feels good. Yeah, be specific. But do you see how on this card there's like a house, and it kind of looks also like it could be a business? It's almost like it's specific to where you are. It's almost like where you are, there's no more growth. Or yeah, there's no more growth. So it's almost like you have to like move from where you are. Visualization. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time speaking. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome. Experience, feeling, and details. Yes. So basically, like, live as if in flow state. Shit, my clothes broke from the washer. Oh well, I guess I'm not wearing a bra this month. I don't know. You don't have clean underwear. Okay, well I guess we're going to freeball it. I don't know. Like, just be in the flow state. Don't allow those things to affect you anymore. Don't allow the simple shit. Shit is just shit, honestly. Like, you can rebuy anything. It really is, like, things that are like important, like pets and your kids and health and stuff. And that's something that you can only semi-control. My cat was looking at me kind of funny, but then he wasn't. He woke up and he's like, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Yeah. In the zone, loving life, focus, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. Oh my God. Okay. I absolutely 1000%, and that's funny because I actually went to a flotation therapy with a Taurus. They're a cusper though. They're a Taurus Gemini cusper. They are fantastic. If you have autoimmune conditions or even just anything, they put you in like this egg looking thing, and it has like 10,000 pounds of salt. And you get in there, and they put meditation music on, and it has the chakra colors. And you close the egg, and it's like warm water. It's not like hot, it's not cold. And they put meditation music on, and they have like this floating neck pillow, and you just lay there naked for an hour. And yes, you are naked because you're by yourself, and you're in a room by yourself, and there's a shower. It's lovely. It's quite an experience. If I could, I would do it like every week, honestly. I felt so good physically and mentally. I had like a block, and I went and did that, and I felt so much better. I felt like I could take over the world for the next 3 days. And then it started to wear off. I was like, oh. I was like, damn it. You could do the same thing though. You could do the same thing in your bathtub, right? Just plug it up. Oh, it's almost like what's her name? 11, where she does flotation therapy, where they find, I wouldn't do the ice. I mean, unless you want to. It doesn't have to be cold. I would like just fill up the tub, and then do a bunch of like Epsom salt, or like do like the ritual salts. Probably not the ritual salts, because those are for rituals, and you don't want to waste a whole jar or like 5 jars. I just buy the big bags that they have. They're like, a big bag is like maybe $8 at Walmart. Get a couple of those, and then just like allow yourself to kind of float there. Oh, it feels so good for your body. Those and the salt rooms are really good for your body. And then yeah, look, incoming message. This is a game changer. It's a prize invitation, insights, gift, and then making connections. Yes, this is absolutely what's going to help you turn the wheel. You need to let go of that. Even if it doesn't, look. what you buy and what you do has nothing to do with who you are as a person. If you remove all the money of somebody that has money, and you remove everything that they own, and you remove all their clothes and all of that, who would they be? Who would they be without all that? Okay, I'm almost done. Who would you be without things, right? Or a specific job. I'm a doctor. You're just, who are you? I'm just me. Your job doesn't make who you are, right? It's who you are, innately who you are. You could be a doctor. You could be a doctor that saves lives and be the biggest piece of shit that goes and, I'm not even going to say like what I think is the worst, right? But go out and do horrible things. It doesn't make you a good person because you're a fucking life-saving doctor. Like, yeah, you might do good things, but then you just fuck it up by turning around and going to be a piece of shit, right? Okay, anyway, we'll leave it there. Next step. Yep, it's coming in. Alright, Taurus, I'm going to leave it here because my cat's getting mad. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Look at him. Get out of the way. Thank you. Okay, move though. Seriously, I'm going to